Hi there again, good to see you back. So thanks for coming along, or if it's your first time, welcome along. So I guess through a series of 6-minute videos, don't want to bore you too much, just trying to lay down the information that anyone might need, that anyone could use to take away, and hopefully enable themselves a better chance of being lean for life. So as much as I call this weight loss and then I put a subtitle with it, that's obviously there to try and highlight what we're doing. Firstly and namely, the term weight loss is the wrong term. No one should ever try and lose weight. I know that sounds odd. Again, being flippant, and I've discussed this before in terms of how I've spoken to clients in the past, the easiest way to lose some weight is to chop a limb off. That's pretty easy. That's weight loss for you straight away. So to say that we should be pursuing weight loss or that we should lose weight is the wrong thing. What we must look at doing is reducing our levels of body fat. And there's a huge difference. To lose weight can be unhealthy. To reduce body fat is always a positive. Now I'll caveat that. In very simple terms, we don't really want to get females below 15% body fat for hormonal health reasons, and likewise for men for hormonal health reasons. We don't want to get men below 10%. So some very simple systems there, just to say, yes, we can always lose body fat, and not many of us are below 15%, and very few of us are below 10%. So essentially, if we're looking towards those, that's amazing. So get away from losing weight. It's the wrong thing to do. When we're trying to reduce our body fat, we must and we need to keep our bone density, really important, obviously, without bones we're nothing. We must keep our water mass. We're something like 67% water, something around that area. So call it 67, 70% water, that's what we are. So we want to keep that really high. And obviously we want to look after our internal organs and viscera. So essentially we don't want to lose water, we don't want to lose bone, we don't want to lose muscle mass, and we don't want to lose our organs and internal viscera. So the only item we want to reduce is body fat. And the only way we can do that is by utilizing it as an energy source. There's nothing magical to body fat. It's a really clever system. Our body fat is our energy reserve, and we need it. And our body fat obviously insulates us, and also it has a function there whereby it also helps the body maintain good, healthy hormonal regulation. So it has its role to play, but not in an excessive manner. So we need to stop talking about weight loss. If you're going anywhere, to any organization, to any group, and they're saying, hey, come and join us and lose some weight and we'll weigh you on the scales over here and all that, avoid them like the plague, because they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're talking about. You need to find something, someone, an organization that is going to say to you, hey, don't lose weight, do look to reduce body fat. Losing weight can be unhealthy. We can lose bone density in the long run if all we ever do is diet and do it badly and lose weight. We will certainly lose water mass because, of course, our muscles are large holders of a large volume of water. And the more dehydrated we are, the less healthy we are. And we live now in a very desiccated world. A lot of us live with central heating all the time, or air conditioning, or all these systems. They are desiccants. We are desiccating ourselves all the time. We are giving moisture from ourselves to the surrounding environment. So we need to make sure we hold our water mass as well. So the only thing we want to do is reduce our levels of body fat. In order to do that, we need to get away from the calorie. I've already gone on with a video about that, so make sure we look at that. The calorie only tells us how much heat energy a food contains. Our bodies do not look to a food substance for heat. We look at a food substance for the chemicals within it, and we'll break that down over time. And in order to help us reduce body fat and then become lean for life, we must do more with our muscles. So unfortunately, whether we like it or not, we really must look to make our muscles more efficient. That's not about making them bigger. It's simply about making them more efficient. And the only way to do that is with some type of resistance training. So yes, we can all go running and walking, swimming and everything else, and they're all good, they're brilliant, cardiovascular, they're great, and they will help us use some body fat as an energy reserve. But in the long term, they are not what help us remain lean for life, and that's the key to this. It's not about doing some exercise now for half an hour and burning, for want of a better term, some calories. That's not how this works. That's a really poor, low-key, short-term strategy. Energy in must be less than energy out. It's really poor. Okay, we're trying to set up a system that works 24 hours a day, whether you're asleep, whether you're awake, whether you're sitting down, whether you're at work, whether you're at home, whether you're in the gym or not. And if you develop that by enabling your muscles to be more efficient, by doing some resistance training, whether that's at home or in the gym or with friends or in the park, but there must be some sort of lifting and pushing and pulling and pressing, then we can set up a system whereby we can be lean for life. So I hope that little overview helps you and gets you a better idea of where I'm trying to take this, and essentially why we yo-yo diet and why constantly people yo-yo from one side of a good level of weight to a bad side of weight, and we can completely do away with that if we just focus on our levels of body fat. Our weight is meaningless. We can be any weight we like. Weight is meaningless. What is meaningful is our percentage body fat. Okay, hope that helps as a reasonable start. Tune in again, come and say hello. Okay, thanks very much. Bye-bye.